This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
Hi guys, welcome back on my YouTube channel. A new video in the same day about element fission, because if you start the game because of my last video, then you will obviously need to have the name of the different elements that you will need to where you will need to invest to progress decently in this game. And so I will make a short video about the most important champs that you will need. And it is not a basic tier list with the god tier champ that can kill anyone in PvP or even allow you to farm the PvE content very easily. This is a basic tier list about the champ that you will probably have and you will probably be able to use. So first of all, the shooter in wood elements. She is a 3 stars native champ, and she's one of the best damage dealer in a lot of different content that you will have to farm. So don't hesitate to invest on this champ. The next champ is the turtle, the tank turtle, very strong champ, also a 3 stars native champ, and you will also use this champ in B10. B10 is the boxing club stage 10, and also in the late game PvE content. This guy, the third guy, is 3 stars, also 3-star native element, which will be usable to farm the different materials required to upgrade the level of your element. So you will have to invest in this guy because he has a very decent kit to farm the adventure stage as fast as possible. The popo, the wood popo, is one of the fastest champs that you will have at the beginning of the game. She is usable in PvP, has a boost attack bar champ. She will be your lead speed champ in PvP and also a very decent champ in PvE. Also usable in the club boxing club stage 10, and this is why you will have to invest in this champ. Usable in PvP and also in PvE. This girl, she's gonna be your main healer. She will save all of your different team, and also very strong for the boxing club. This guy is your poisoner. He will be your main damage dealer for the boxing club also. He has a very decent kit. He can tank easily. He has an AoE attack and defense buff. So everything needed for the boxing club, because when you will play in the boxing club, you need to have as much buff as possible. This is why the champs that I showed you here, the archer, the wood archer, the turtle tank, the popo, this girl, I forgot the name, she's your healer, and this guy, he will be your poisoner. You will have to use these 5 champs to farm the boxing club stage 10. So don't hesitate. These 6 elements are your priority. You will need these guys to farm the adventure, to get the materials to upgrade the level of this champ, and also to farm the gear. So your must-have champs are these 6 champs. invest on them, and you will progress much faster. Now, I will speak about another part of the game, which is, I think, the second most important part of the game. This is the last tunnel, the last something like this. This is like the tower you have to grind 100 levels. First of all, it will be in easy mode, and after it's gonna be in hard mode. So it will reset monthly, and this is the first difficult PvE content that you will have in this game. And if you got these two guys, which are 4 stars native champs, so maybe you will not have them that easily. You will have to invest in them, at least reach the level 50. You don't need to reach level 60 maybe, but if you have them, you can be happy because they are very useful for the last tunnel. This guy is a tank in Dark Element. You will have him for free, so he is also very good for the last tunnel. Don't hesitate to invest on this guy because he is free and he is very strong. The Popo in Fire version is also a very good champ for PvP and for the last tunnel. So if you have enough resource, you should also invest in this champ at least to the level 50. And if you can, after you maybe you will maybe have to reach the level 60. But before to upgrade the element to 50 to 60, thing if you really need to reach the level 60, or if you still can finish the content in using the champ at the level 50, because sometimes you don't even need to reach the level 60. This girl, she's not easy to have. I still don't have her, but I noticed that she's used in a lot of different content because she has a very strong mechanic against the dark unit, and she will be able to tank. And if you have her, you could be happy because she's a very strong unit. Now, now we will speak about the champs that you gonna need, but much later in the game. If I have to put priority in this game, I would tell you to first of all, obviously, as I said, farm the club boxing stage 10, and for that you're gonna need this 5 guys in wood element: the archer, the turtle, Poppy, this girl, and this guy, to farm the different resources needed to upgrade the elements you will need to farm with these guys, with this guy. So this is the 6 most important champ. If you have them, then as I said, it's a very good things because you will be able to farm the last tunnel. And after you will have another PvE, very difficult PvE content, and these champs are the must-have champs for the late game PvE content. I also put the nurse, the dark nurse, because she is kind of free. You will be able to have her after finished a lot of mission, but she's not too hard to got. Maybe around 1 month play, you will have this champ, and she's very very strong. She's a 5 stars native champ, and she has a very decent kit to farm the last tuner. And all of these champs are really needed to farm the end game PvE content and usable almost everywhere. That's why all the champs that are in the S tier list are very easy to get, and they are must have to clear the PvE when you will reach a certain level. Now let's speak about the A tier list. This is some champs that are very strong, but not not ma- I mean, you will not invest in them at the beginning of the game. So the beer, the fire, and the wood beer can be very useful for you, especially for PvP. So this champ, the beers and the beers are 4 stars native champ, and they are specialized in the PvP. So if you got one of these beers, maybe you should invest on it at least to farm decently the PvP. The pirate, the water pirate, he's also very strong for PvE content. Um, he's close to be S tier because he has a similar kit of the robots, which will decrease the cooldown reduction of your skills. So he is, I think I should put him in the S tier because he's very needed for the PvE late game content. And these champs are very strong, especially the Wood Pirate and the Ninrate Wood, to make a decent speed team for the boxing club. But even if you don't have them, the Wood Pirate is free, but the Ninrate, I still don't have the Ninrate Wood. And this is not required to farm the boxing club stage 10. This is just gonna make the run much faster. So if you don't have them, don't panic. As I said, you can easily farm the boxing club stage 10 with the 5 first champs in wood element that I showed you at the beginning. Let's speak about the Joker. The Joker is like the goat of the light dungeon, the equivalent of boxing club, which is in the water element but in light element. So maybe you will have this guy, and I just want to say that if you have this guy, then you can maybe make a team around him to farm easily the light dungeon. But I don't recommend you to invest that much on these champs which are in the B tier list. They are very good, but for the other element dungeon, and in this game you will have to spend a lot of time in the boxing club B10, so you will not need to invest on all of these champs before a long time. So this is my tier list, my specific tier list for the beginners. As I said, in this game, you must first focus on farming the resources. This is why you will need the gyrocopter in water elements, and then you're gonna need this girl, the archer, the turtle, Popo, Popo, yeah, Popo, the dancer, something I forgot, and also this guy. So this is the must-have champs to progress as fast as possible in the game. So bye bye guys, I will make some other video obviously about a different step at the beginning of the game to progress as fast as possible. Bye bye, enjoy the game.